Hello, guys. Today we're talking about the difference between real atheists and the haters of Christianity. They masquerade themselves as atheists as well, And the real atheists, they don't get a microphone and get a camera and start talking about, oh, you shouldn't believe in God. Because if you believe there is no God, what's the point of disturbing yourself or making it as a like a religion, passionate about telling people there is no God, and or telling people your testimony of how you lost your faith. The real atheists, they don't talk about it because they believe, oh, no, there's no God. It's okay, there's no God, even if someone talk about God. This is, but those haters of Christianity in particular, or religion, you can call them, are not atheists. They're just haters of religion, you know, because these people, they believe in something, and that something is themselves. Their belief is centered on stuff that is making them to come and talk about atheists, how there's no God, and they're attacking. Not only that, they attack like Christianity about no God. No, they want to talk about how the doctrine in how the belief system in Christianity are wrong, and these people, they still want to they call themselves atheists. They're not atheists. They're just they're just fighting. These people are just haters of Christianity. It's enemy, kind of. And most of them, when they are these atheists, they don't talk about any other religion much, except they talk about Christianity. The problem is Christianity. These people are enemies of Christianity, not atheists. Because real atheists, they don't bother anyone. They just do what they want to do. They don't talk about it. They don't even bring up their non-religious mind outside, the real atheists I'm talking about. But those haters of Christianity, they are not atheists, they're just haters of Christianity. And some of them are cowards as well, because when you look at if some of them, the way they are passionate is talking about the Christian, there's no God, Christianity is a fraud, they cannot go to, let's say, Muslim country and do that. Let's say they cannot go to Saudi Arabia and preach that there's no God. They can only do it, or go to Afghanistan and preach there is no God. That's why you know that they are coward. If they are passionate about that there's no God, and they are willing to to die because they believe, they know, they are 100% sure there's no God, they should go to Saudi Arabia and preach and tell the Muslims there that there is no God. That's when I'm gonna take them serious. Or let them go to the Afghanistan and tell the Taliban's there's no God. That's when I'm gonna tell them serious, that I take them serious. But when you look at the conviction the Christians have to take, they have risked their life. Some of them are being killed just for them to pass the message around that Jesus is Lord. You know what I mean? That Jesus is coming back again, or repent and be baptized. They put their life online. But these cowards that masquerade themselves as atheists, they don't do that. They will not do that. But they only, because they they are in their comfort zone, made possible by the Christians, Christian ideology, because the Western ideology, or the Western, background, what the West are today is, you can see the contribution of Christianity that makes at least some stuff like not going to, somebody's not going to take your life because you are saying there's no God in Western world, except if the person is a fanatic. You know what I mean? But go to other country, these two countries I mentioned, go to Taliban and do that. Go to Afghanistan and do that, and let's see what Taliban is going to do to you. Or go to Saudi Arabia and preach. Even don't even go to street and do it. Just be in your place, be in your house, and they know that this is what you're putting online. You know, you're not you might not make it. You know, they might send you to go and verify whether there's a God or not. Quick verification. You know what I mean? When you die, you know. So if you're atheist, if the real atheist doesn't bother anyone, but those haters of Christianity, the enemy of Christianity, they are not atheists. They're just enemies of Christianity, and there's a lot of them online, you know, and they're making disciples, you know, and their religion is there's no God. They themselves, they worship themselves or their intellect, you know, to have the world or the universe is too vast for you to have that conclusion. You know, you have not gotten to the end of the earth. You have the universe. You know, there's mystery behind the universe. There's no way somebody can conclude on earth as there's no God with 100% guarantee. You can't. You know what? Because there's mystery there. There's a lot of mystery. You know, and if there's no God, what is the purpose of the world? That's what you ask yourself. That's the big question for a theist. If there's no God, what is the purpose? You know, why are we on this earth? Peace.